Container gardening is one of the easiest ways to garden. Here are some how-tos on creating captivating container gardens, including tips on plant choices, cultivation, arrangement, and protection against predators. You can put the plants where you want to and rearrange as needed. They'll go on a deck, on steps, on a windowsill, on tables, hanging, or in the garden with plants that are growing from the ground. For multiple plants in the same pot, you need to think about each plant's requirements for light and water. They should be similar if they're planted in the same pot. A classic planting scheme for a larger container includes a thriller, which is a centerpiece plant with a vertical growth habit, fillers, mounding plants that fill out the design, and spillers, plants that trail down the sides of the container, adding more visual interest. Some good plant choices for thrillers are caladium, ornamental grasses, cordyline, mandevilla, and elephant ear. For fillers, look at impatiens, malampodium, succulents, begonias, pansies, and coleus, the shorter ones. Spillers include ivy, scaevola, sweet potato vine, and creeping jenny. Choose the right pot. The pot size has to be appropriate to the space. It must be large enough to accommodate your plants at maturity. And if your pot's going to be outside during the winter, choose one that's freeze resistant. And make sure your pots have good drainage. Use the right soil. Don't use garden soil or topsoil. Commercial potting mix is lighter and fluffier, making it easy for roots to establish and for water to drain. You can generally plant twice as many plants in a container as you can in the same size garden space. You're planting in ideal soil and you want the container to fill quickly. You have to fertilize container plants. You can mix slow-release fertilizer into the soil on planting. That generally lasts about 3 months. If you use water-soluble fertilizers, use them every 2 or 3 weeks. And water them well. Plants in containers tend to need watering more often than plants in a garden bed. Deer can come after potted plants just as easily as they come after plants growing from the ground, especially if plants are near wooded areas. Spray your plants with Bob-X. You need to protect your precious potted plants from deer and other predators, as you would with plants growing from the ground. The smell, which deer don't like, is evident for a mere 24 hours before fading away completely. Bob-X sprays right on plants, dries clear, and in a few hours, and will not wash off in the rain, unlike many repellents. For more garden inspiration and tips, please subscribe to our YouTube channel.